holes in the top so air can get in. Right? It has to have holes in the top so air can get in. If there's no air, there's no fire.
He decided to do this thing.
No, wait. It's all done. That's
It's probably... Come on, play.
One. Page 1. Reading number 1. yamin, asa Adonai, et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, shamru b'nei Yisrael, et hashabat, lasot et hashabat, לדורות המריצותי תפתח, על הגנאי ופי יהי תהילתך, ופי יהי תהילתך, ענני אדוני, ענני שפתי תפתח, ענני ופי יהי תהילתך, ופי יהי תהילתך. Reading number 'Shabbat Shalom. So I have a story tonight out of one of my favorite storytelling books. It's a little bit of a kid story, so if you're a kid, it should be really interesting. And even if you're not a kid, it still may be really interesting. Are you a kid? He's looking at me. Oh no, run away. Okay. And it's actually about the title of the book is "Does God Have a Big Toe?" So the title of the story is called "The Announcing Tool." And this is by Rabbi Mark Gelman, who you may or may not have heard of, but he is one who was very good friends with the Monsignor here in New York, and they would write stories together about how to kind of get at big theological concepts, but together as a rabbi and as a Catholic priest. A long time ago, when all the people lived in one place, getting the news was easy. They had yellers who would then go walk around the town. After a few minutes of yelling, everyone got the news. But when people began living all over the place, even the yellers weren't loud enough to get the news around. Most people just didn't get the news, but some special times just had to be announced, and so the arrival of the new year, Rosh Hashanah, was one of those times. So God asked Enoch to go and find an announcing tool. Next day, Enoch returned with 2 rocks. "Oh God, listen to my fine announcing tool," said Enoch, who banged the 2 rocks together to make a loud rock banging sound. God said to Enoch, "What kind of announcing tool is this to tell of the arrival of the new year? Rocks don't make music. They only make noise. The new year is a time for music and singing, not banging and yelling." Enoch ran off to find another announcing tool. The next day, he returned with a gong. "Listen to this one." Enoch, he gonged the gong, making all sorts of gonging sounds until God said, "Stop! What kind of announcing tool is this to announce the arrival of the new year? The gong does make a strong sound, but the gong is made of iron. Iron is used to make swords and spears and arrows and other weapons of war. The new year is a time of peace, not war." So Enoch ran off to find another announcing tool, and the next day Enoch returned with a harp. "God, this one is a winner," he said as he strummed some lovely harp sounds. God said, "Well, very close, but not close enough. The harp is lovely, but it's not noisy. It's not made of iron, but it's too soft and too fine for announcing the year. The new year is a time for loud rejoicing. We need an announcing tool that will carry the news from hilltop to hilltop around the world." Try again. The next day, Enoch returned with a gold trumpet in his hand to announce to God, "What you see here, God, is the perfect announcing tool. It makes music, not noise. It is not made of iron. It is loud enough to carry news of the new year from hilltop to hilltop." Enoch then blew some very fine notes on the golden trumpet, and God said, "The golden trumpet is a good announcing tool." Enoch jumped up and down for joy until God continued, "Good, but not good enough. The gold trumpet makes beautiful music. It's not made of iron, but it is made by somebody who rolled it and pounded it and shaped it. I want a natural announcing tool that is not shaped by people. I want an announcing tool that's not made of gold. Prices are going up. Nobody could afford such an announcing tool." Enoch was getting very depressed, but he ran off one more time to hunt down another announcing tool. The next day, Enoch was a little late coming to God. When he did arrive, he was out of breath. "I am embarrassed, God, to show you the new announcing tool. It's only this ram's horn. Not nearly as sweet as the harp or as beautiful as the golden trumpet. But it's not made of iron, and nobody pounded it or shaped it except the ram. I even think it's loud enough to carry the news from hilltop to hilltop. But I'm not sure if it's a good enough announcing tool." "Well, why are you not sure?" asked God. Enoch replied, "Well, you see, O Holy One, blessed are you. I've been practicing with this thing all morning, and it is ever so hard to blow. Sometimes I blow, and all I get is a poof, or I get a squeak, and then maybe another poof." God spoke to Enoch with great love. "Enoch, you've done well. The ram's horn is a perfect announcing tool. It is natural and loud. It can make beautiful sounds. I know it's hard to play, but that is just right. The new year is hard too. It is time for deciding to do good things and give up bad things. The new year is a time for apologizing to others for hurting them in any way, and all that is very hard, very, very hard to do, even harder than blowing a ram's horn." Then God said to Enoch, sat Enoch down and taught him to blow the ram's horn for the big celebration of the new year that was soon to begin. By the end of one lesson from God, Enoch could blow the ram's horn well enough without getting the peep, poofs, and skeeks out of the shofar. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hold on, Shema.
Oh, let's start. Hold on.
No, that's okay.